Perfect. Welcome, everyone. So we've got people live, and I know that we have a handful of people that will be watching the recording. So I will introduce myself really quick, and then I will screen share because I do have some slides, because then you don't have to look at me the whole time, which is kind of fun when you can read some slides on the screen. Um, but this is a sneak peek into becoming a brand partner with Young Living. So you are either here because you are currently a Young Living customer, or maybe you're a Young Living brand partner and you're not even really sure what that means. Or maybe you're not even a Young Living customer yet, but you have heard me kind of share about how you can earn an income with Young Living, and that might interest you. So whether that looks like, getting your products paid for. I love helping people get the products that they are using for their family paid for. If that is the goal for you, then you are in the right place. But I also want to say, if the goal is actually, maybe you could see where $300 a month could really impact your family, or maybe it's $500 a month. Those type of amounts can really, change people's budgets. You might be able to add an activity for a child, or, maybe go out to dinner an extra time on a date night or something. So it doesn't matter what that income threshold is for you. It's just that you have an idea that there is possibility for something more. And then I like to say, if you know me, I'm not pushy. I am not here to convince you to do anything other than I want to provide you with information, and then you get to decide. Because the problem is, if nobody talks about it, nobody shares with you options, then how are you to know? So you don't have to worry, if you're watching this now or you're watching the recording, that Susan's going to be messaging you 42 times after this saying, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do this? That's not how I operate. So there will be opportunity, and I like to encourage and inspire people. So a little bit about me, and then we will dive in. So I've been with Young Living for over 13 years. Not going to go into a lot of those details, other than I came to Young Living because I had some significant health issues, and I was exploring other ways that I could help my body, and I saw results, and I saw pretty dramatic results. And so for me, it came very natural for me to share this with others. At that time, I had been blogging for several years, and that's kind of where my entry point came in to sharing Young Living, was with my online community at that point, which was on blogs. And people were flooded. They were flooding me, wanting information on, how do I get these oils? How do I get this? Right. And so, let me go ahead. I want to make sure that I'm in the speaker thing, my view here. Yeah. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure it was recording correctly. But I also wanted to say, you are able to grow or share, not just online. That just happens to be my story. And then I did share in person. I share locally, with people as well. So I don't want you to think, oh, just because she was online, that's the only reason that she could grow. I've helped over 150 other, mainly women, grow incomes with Young Living over the last 13 years. And so they have done it all types of various ways. And so I don't want you to think that that doesn't mean that you are excluded, because you may not have been, doing it the way that I chose to do it. So anyway, but the first thing I will say is that you are not going to be able to share anything unless you absolutely truly love the product. And so people are going to see right through that. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But so that's my story. I will say, I have been blessed to be at this point within Young Living, and I do make six figures a year from my Young Living business. It is a lot of work. I do lead a team. There are pieces of that, which, just come with the territory, but it's been one of the biggest blessings, because not only am I sharing a product, but I am actually seeing people's lives changed for the better, and it's with their health. And so the stories alone are just simply amazing. So let me go ahead and get my screen shared. Whoops, where is my, here we go. No, not there. Now my screen looks a little bit different than it did earlier for sharing my screen. How come I do not see the little button? Goodness sakes, you guys. Well, you may not get any, let's see. Da, 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 da. I even tested this out. There we go. Share screen options. I don't know why. Share.
You can alt S it too.
Oh, well, see, you know more than I can. So,
Because
um,
I just saw that on mine. It says alt S to share.
oh, interesting. Okay, well,
So
I'm going to see if this will work for me. So let's do this and then let me get to the right. Here we go. Okay, are you guys seeing a slide on the screen? Yes. Okay, good. This is meaning where we are going to go well now. Okay, so this is a sneak peek inside the business. I will tell you, this is just going to be very, very much a skim because honestly, if you are given too much information to weed through, you don't need that in the beginning anyways. And so we are doing a sneak peek. But I want to say like why I love this business and why many other leaders do. So, first off, there's zero startup costs. This is one of the changes that actually, if you've been with Young Living for a while, this is a change that was recently made that actually you can start sharing Young Living even before you actually have a product. So maybe, you have a friend or something that has the Thieves Cleaner and you know that you want this, but maybe you don't have the money to actually jump in and grab your Thieves Cleaner or that little bundle right at the beginning. You can start sharing it online and actually share and have other people use your affiliate link, your referral link, and make a purchase, and then you will get paid on that. You do not have to make a purchase in order to get paid. And so I love to share that in the beginning because oftentimes people come to me and they want to make a purchase and they just don't have it in their family budget. And so then I can say with them, or share that they can start their account, they get an affiliate link, and then we can go ahead and share that. And then voila, you will get paid on bonuses on those purchases that you get. So that is something that's great to know. You carry zero inventory. I mean, long gone are the days where you actually have to keep things in stock. If you're older like me, you might remember the Avon lady, and that was a little different. And even I think Mary Kay had to keep stock. So that is not how Young Living works. So people use your referral link. Everything they order is sent directly to them. So you are hands off. So you have consumable products and it's really a lifestyle focus. And so, yes, we have essential oils, which are great, but I love that Young Living has Ningxia Red. We have supplements, we have personal care products. There is a wide variety of items that people are using and they have to replace. It's not like buying a pot or a pan, that maybe somebody has for like 3 years, right? So these are consumable products, which is a real benefit. So like I kind of mentioned at the beginning, it's self-paced. There's no quotas. You don't have somebody harping down, your neck saying like, you've got to sell this much this month. It's not like that at all. It really is a concept that this is your opportunity. It's your business. You get to choose what you make of it. So there is truly no pressure. There's simple systems for sharing. We have great access to where you can just use a referral link. Some people call it an affiliate link. Makes it super easy just to share that, either text it to somebody that maybe you ran into at the grocery store that was asking about, oh, you smell so good. And then you're like, oh, I have this oil on. And then it starts a conversation. Or maybe they saw you, cleaning or doing something on Facebook and, what was that you were using? And then you can share that link with them directly to that product or maybe even a bundle. And then you are hooked up to that purchase. And that's just how easy it is. So it is really a good way to do that. And then Young Living also offers a discount code for member or customers with their very first order. And so you have that code that you can share with people as well. So there's opportunity to earn bonuses, retreats, trips, and free products. And so that is always fun. Mentorship and resources. So I would be the mentor. And so I'll talk about that at the end a little bit because I am just getting ready to kick off a mentorship program for those in my community. But there are a lot of resources. Young Living has an app and stuff which you can use. There is the option to have a residual income, which is so amazing. So when customers purchase from you, not only are you making commission that much month, but like I said, these are consumable products. So you are going to be having purchases after the fact. Somebody uses up their thieves cleaner, they use up their toothpaste, right? They use up, their shampoo or their Super B. They are going to need to place another order. And so that is residual income. You're not having to go back and enroll new customers every single month in order to get a paycheck. So that is really, really a bonus. And then Young Living actually has one of the highest um, monthly subscription, I guess, statistics in the industry, meaning that if you're familiar with Young Living, you have the option, it's not required, to do a loyalty reward order. And so most of, I guess, Young Living, most team members, that averages about 40%. So 40% of my team orders every single month. So I'm not having to start over every single month. I know that that income is going to come in because people are purchasing products. So no income cap. And then, of course, I'm going to say there's an amazing community because there really is. I will say some of the dearest friends that I have in my life today have been made through different experiences, not only on my own team of leaders that I have had the chance to help grow their business, but other people within Young Living. I honestly have some of the closest friendships with those people, and I don't get anything from um, encouraging them and being in their life as far as like income, or I'm not part of their team, but that is truly one of the most, I guess, lovely pieces with Young Living, that competitive nature that you would anticipate. When you're both doing the same type of business, it's not like that. And it's just such a gift. So, yes. Yes, I see. Yes, Susan at convention. Yes, I am there and I will say hello to everybody. So, anyway, okay. So let's move on to the next one here. So why Young Living? So first off, this slide needs a little updating because we are 30 years. We are the industry leader in essential oils, and that stands for something. There are a lot of companies that try to imitate us, but the bottom line is that we are the original. We have 25 seed to seal farms around the world. That's the piece that sets Young Living apart. So from the time a seed is put in the ground until it goes through the whole process, growing, the oils being distilled, and then put into a bottle, Young Living knows exactly what has happened with that seed. And so if I'm going to take the time to use more holistic methods with my family and, want to, have those available, for my health, I for sure want to know that there's not chemicals in there. They're not uh, done with synthetic, means or anything like that. And so going to the farms and actually seeing the process is a huge benefit. And you can do that with Young Living. So we're industry-led testing done in triplicate. We have over 20 different tests. Like I mentioned before, there are consumable products. We have over 600, which seems crazy. Young Living's in 100 countries globally and growing. And we also have the Young Living Foundation, which does so much in different organizations or areas of the world. Just recently, the foundation was in North Carolina with all of the flooding that took place there, and in Tennessee as well, giving Young Living product out to people that needed it in that area. And so now I think we're already in California for, what's gone on with those fires. So we go and meet the needs of people that need help. And I love that we have that option. So okay, real quick, we'll talk about the monthly income. There's different ranks within Young Living. And so it just depends on, your sales volume and different things like that. But this is fun because you can think, what could these extra dollars do for you? I kind of mentioned at the beginning, like, is $300 a month, would that make a difference for you? That would be something just to kind of think about, right? Or 500 or 1,000. When I'm going to start the mentoring program, I want to help those that are going to jump in to earn their first $1,000. And that would be a nice bonus for somebody to have that extra, right? So there is a little bit about the income, and then mentioned, right, startup costs. You don't have a startup cost. The only thing you eventually, I would say, you do want to buy some product for your personal use because you're going to want to have personal stories. Like I said, sharing something that maybe you are not familiar with, or you aren't confident, or you don't believe in is not going to come off very genuine. And so you would definitely will want to look at that. But like I said at the beginning, you do not have to make a purchase in the first month in order to get paid. And then that no inventory and all of that. That is so great. And there is no minimum quotas and all of that stuff. So we'll talk a little bit more too. So here's the part where I think I want to spend a little bit of time on is this selling versus sharing, because I don't think I'm a salesperson. And that's the common thing that people say. Oh, I could never sell anything. I'm not a salesperson. I don't consider myself a salesperson. However, I will tell you that when you love something and it has proven to be beneficial in your life, you are going to talk about it. Just like you talk about the new restaurant that just opened down the street, or the coffee shop, or you went to see a movie, or, what we talk about things that we love in our life all the time. We just kind of get this fear when it kind of shifts to this place of, oh, if I share this thing with somebody, I could actually make money. And so then we get this feeling like, oh, that's it. I don't want to do that. And it's not. I think that there is a very effective way that you can genuinely share when your heart is to want to help others. And so we share about the products we love, how they've impacted our life, and you tell stories. That's how it is. It's the way, that makes it very authentic and genuine, right? I could sit here, and I had put on a little Valor before. I could sit here and say, this is Valor. There's blue tansy in it. It's made in, India. That I could give you all of the facts behind this bottle of Valor. But what is going to be more beneficial for you, and for you to be like, oh my gosh, I need this, is to say, you know what? When my son was 6, so he's adopted, and he had so much trauma, we would have these tantrums that would go in a cycle of about 45 minutes. And I will tell you, the minute I would open this bottle and put it under his nose, even if he was hysterical and he didn't want anything to do with it, if I could just get it near his nose, he would calm down. And that 45-minute tantrum would go to like 2 minutes, because he would start inhaling that Valor, and it would just calm his nervous system down. And okay, completely different type of story. You're going to be like, what? I need this magic sauce, right? So when you actually have those experiences, that is where you're going to be able to help impact people's life. And they're not going to feel like they're sold to, because who doesn't need that? They need that in their life, right? So it really is a difference when you are sharing your stories and sharing ways that you use products versus just giving all of those like nitty-gritty details, right? So growing your business, how to share. So um, everybody's business is built differently. Like I said, I started out sharing online. I still now, went through a season where I was sharing a lot more in person, and gathering people in my home. And we would do, different type of DIY things, or I would teach on a specific topic. And those were great. And now I'm kind of back doing a little bit of combination. I'm really present on Instagram because I've been blessed with an audience there, but I'm still doing in-person gatherings as well. So you can see social media is a great place. But if you're like, Susan, no, I am not social media. I'm not doing social media. That's okay. Because there are people within Young Living that don't even have social media accounts that are at high ranks because it's about you. And then even when you start sharing and then some of your friends start sharing, it's kind of how it kind of bubbles out. So it's amazing. I mentioned doing events. I call them gatherings in my home. There's so many types of things that you can do. I would say what has been working recently that has been really well is not saying like, oh, everybody come over. I'm going to do an essential oils 101 class. That is kind of, I feel like a little bit stale. But what's been working is I will invite people over. We just had one last week, and I did a winter skin hack gathering, and we made a body butter and a lip scrub. People wanted to come and hear about winter skin hacks, and then we just kind of randomly just chatted a little bit about the oils and stuff. And so it's way more casual, way more social and engaging. And so that is good. And now I'll mix it up and I might offer just kind of an education class for the month of February. That's a little bit different. So look at it as a way to bless others, bring people into your home. You can even meet at a coffee shop and do, some type of gathering or get together or a chat with a friend. One-on-one meeting with people works very well, as in addition to doing group things. Samples is an option. You could send somebody, if you see somebody on Facebook and they're having a struggle with their child and that Valor might help, just put a little bit in a little sample bottle and you can send that over to them or drop it by. What a blessing that you would be. I know people would have an extra diffuser on hand. And when they saw one of their friends was sick, they would drop off a little care kit with an extra diffuser and a couple little oils that they could use while they were sick. It really does, it's wide open to whatever it looks like for you in order to share, right? There's not a one way. And I would say if you think that there's just one way, you're going to miss some people that are in your life. So here's a bunch of different ways you could share if you are interested in online sharing. Share what's in your diffuser. I do that every now and again. You can unbox your loyalty order. So if are a customer with Young Living and you're getting an order, why not open it up and say, I get this? Because if you were getting a new thing from another company, you might share it on there too. So why not include your friends and family in sharing what you get in your box from Young Living on the monthly? So, mentioned about lending your diffuser out, share your post-workout routine, share your top 5 products. So there's lots of different ways that you can share online if that's something that interests you. And that's what I love to help members on my team as well, is who want to learn to share online. So, okay, we are going to chat a little bit about how you get paid because that really is the focus here, friends. Like I want to help you get some money in your hands. And so let's chat here. So one of the changes that Young Living made several months ago as well was to have 50% commission for your new customer's first order. So what does that mean? So I have a customer, it's February 3rd. Somebody uses my referral link. They purchase a premium starter kit that has the diffuser and the 12 oils. So with that purchase is 100 PV, which is just point value, which is how Young Living calculates commission and such. So point value can be different than the dollar amount. That we don't need to go into that, but just so you're aware. But that kit is 100 PV. I would get commission of $50 for sharing my referral link and selling that starter kit for somebody. So that is huge for you to earn 50% commission off of a customer's first order. So then you also earn 25% commission on that customer's order in months 2 and 3. And then that residual commission, after their 3 months of ordering, they fall into what we call unilevel commission, where you would earn anywhere from 4 to 8%. And that's forever. You guys, I have customers that have been with me from the beginning. So for 13 years, I have made 5 0.84% on their purchase for 13 years. So this is not like it is amazing to me. And my husband, I'll tell you guys a secret. My husband was really skeptical in the beginning of this when I just started sharing. Um, and he said, we'll be lucky if if things are still going at 5 years. And here we are at 13 years. But he's a little bit of a pessimist. So, and that's okay. That's his job. So and anyways, and so then I mentioned too, and Young Living has incentives and trips. In fact, I just earned a trip to Bali in April for an incentive that they were offering. And so there's just opportunity when you meet certain ranks, you also get to go to a retreat for that rank, which is also part of visiting one of the Young Living farms. So I love that. So, okay. How you get paid, we talked a little bit about this. So in months 1, you get this fast start bonus, which I mentioned, which is 50% of the PV. And then in months 2 and 3, you get that 25%. So I kind of mentioned here on that the fast start bonus is 50%. And so the starter bundle bonus is a $25 bonus each time you sell a premium starter bundle to a new customer. So there are 2 different pieces. I wouldn't get wrapped up in that too much because that complicates it. All you need to know is that you need to share your referral link and you are going to earn 50% off in that first month with somebody that uses your link. I love that. This is the unilevel commission I talked about. And then there's also leadership bonuses. So when you reach certain ranks, there is a big pool of money that Young Living distributes shares to, and each different rank gets different quantities of shares. And so you will actually get more than just your commission. You actually get some leadership bonuses. So, and so just to reiterate, I have said at the beginning, within that first month, in order to earn the fast start bonuses, you don't have to make a purchase. Once you get past that, your customer gets past that month 1, in order to earn commissions, you do need to purchase 100 PV a month. And you don't have to do that on a monthly order. However, I will tell you, going on the loyalty program to order that 100 PV, you're going to start earning percentage back on your order and you'll get monthly gifts from Young Living. And so that is something to consider with that. So, all right. So here's just a few scenarios how to earn $300 this month. So here's 4 different ways. Enroll 4 people with any premium starter bundle. So any premium starter bundle, like I mentioned, the Desert Mist premium starter bundle could be the Thieves. There's a Thieves starter bundle. There's different starter bundles that are 100 PV. And so you're getting $50, right? So I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit confused. This is enroll 4 people with any premium starter bundle. You are actually getting $75 when you do that because you're getting the 50% and then you're getting the $25 starter bundle. Sorry to confuse you guys on that past slide. Let's go back to that just for a second. I think it was this last one. No, here we go. So I kind of skimmed over this. So the fast start bonus is your 50%, but if somebody purchases a starter bundle, you're getting an additional $25. Okay. So sorry. See, it even confuses me sometimes. So I don't want you to get caught up in that. So let's go back to this slide here. So in order to earn $300, if you had 4 people purchasing a starter bundle you would be earning $75 for each of those. That equals $300, right? So enroll 6 people with any Make a Shift kit. So Make a Shift is a different PV amount, but that would bring you enroll 3 people with a 200 PV customer order. So I think there's a slide here in just a minute, and we'll talk about that. You can enroll 2 people with any premium starter bundle, and then 3 people with a Make a Shift. So there's different ways that you can combine these to earn commission as a brand partner. So here, just another scenario for $500. And then I thought there was another slide. Sorry, guys. Because I was going to talk about I lost my train of thought. Okay, well, we'll talk about this. So becoming a brand partner, if you are not yet a Young Living customer, you definitely would want to reach out to whoever invited you to this call, and then they can help you get your account set up as a customer. If you are a customer, it's easy peasy. All you need to do is go into your virtual or into your account, and you'll see there's a button that just says become a brand partner. You just click it to agree. There's no charge. It doesn't cost you anything. And then you are a brand partner and you will have access to your referral link. So, oops. Oh, I think I put the same slide in here twice, didn't I? Yes, I did. So you will have access to where you can log in and find your referral link. And so that is where you would do that. So I think that is all my slides. I think I skipped one. So I'm going to stop sharing and then there we go. Okay, so I'm bummed I forgot that whatever I was just thinking about at the last minute where I got a little sidetracked. So key things as we wrap up, because I feel like I got a little sidetracked. You don't need to stress about how you're earning the money other than I want you to know you get 50% commission on anything you purchase. I remember what I was going to talk about, so I'll talk about that. So 50%, you will earn 50% off whatever your customer purchases, your new customer, right? If they purchase one of the premium starter kits, you're going to get an extra $25. Okay. So the other part I was going to say is oftentimes people think that in order to become a customer with Young Living, they have to purchase one of those starter bundles, and that is not true. Your customer can get started with Young Living one of two ways to get the membership pricing, which is the 24% off. So they can either purchase 100 PV of any products they want. Maybe they want some toothpaste and some dental floss and a bottle of Thieves Cleaner and a bottle of Super B and something else. As long as it equals 100 PV, then they qualify for the 24% Young Living member pricing. Then you can also use the share YL code with them, which gives them 10% off. And then we'll talk more about that in the mentoring program that I'm offering. But so there's that one way. They just order 100 PV. It does not have to be a bundle. Or the other option is that they just place an item on loyalty rewards. So let's just say they just want to have a bottle of Super B and a toothpaste delivered to their door every month, and that's the items that they want. They put those two items on loyalty rewards where that ships every single month, and then they will qualify for that 24% discount, even though those two items don't equal 100 PV. They've agreed that they're going to order that on loyalty, and so they get that 24% discount. And so you will make 50% off of that. Okay. So if people have questions, go ahead and drop them in, but I am about done here. So, but I just want you guys to know, like I said, it's very easy. If you're not a customer, get with the person that invited you to this call to explain the options. Just get with them. Upgrade your account to be a brand partner. You will log in and you will see exactly where you have a referral link. And you can just share that. Like I said earlier, it's linked to you. There's nothing special the person has to do on the other end. They just click that link, they shop on the site, and then they check out. Usually you get an email saying you have a new customer, and it makes it very easy. So for those that are part of my community, I have systems in place. So your new customer will get an email from me with everything they need to know about our community. They'll get a text. And so I've tried to make it as easy as possible so you aren't having to do 42 things for new customers. You get to just share your link with others and you get to make a check. And that is a beautiful thing. It is really that easy. I would say, and it's simple because it is. I love to take that little referral link and put it in the notes in my phone so I have it handy so I can text it to somebody if I need it, or I can put it on Facebook, or I can, put it in a Facebook story or an Instagram. Having that, handy is really going to be beneficial. So if you are listening and you are not yet a customer or you are part of my community, we are kicking off a 12-week mentorship where I'm going to walk you through how to share. And I really, my goal is to get $1,000 in your pocket by doing the things that really add up to getting getting to that final spot, which is sharing Young Living with others, whether it's on social media or in person. That's my thing that I love to help do. So I'm here to make that happen for you. So go ahead and message me after we get off the recording, and I will get that set up for you because we are going to start this week, and it's going to be super fun. So hopefully this answered some questions. You have a little bit more information. If you are part of another Young Living team, I hope this really blessed you and gave you information. I'm happy to answer some questions for you as well. But thanks so much for joining. I so appreciate it, you guys. Have a good night. Take care.